Here we are. Let's in on your plan now, Jespar?
Well, first we need to find our map. And then, well, then we each take a seat in one of these capsules and let ourselves drop.
We let ourselves drop?
They're escape pods. Kamai had similar ones on the airship, and I just hope they work as intended. Unless you have a better plan, of course.
No.
Good, then get going. Let's find that map.
Well, yeah, nothing like getting right to it. Let's open up. Alright, 210 seconds. Great. Not really. Oh. Ow. James. Any luck so far, guys? Parchment. Nope. Damn it. All right. Not being a map or anything that looks obviously like a map. And do we have to like press all these buttons or something? 2 minutes. Not good. They're way up there. Nope, nothing there. Jespar is kind of a shitty plan. Not gonna lie. Anything there? No. Great, just a bunch of empty parchments. I don't suppose either one of you's having luck.
Damn it, the door won't hold up much longer. Quickly!
3. I think that's all of them. Really wish we had some teleport scrolls right now. Found it.
Great! Now to the pods, quickly!
Gaspar, I hope you're right about this. Fuck. Oh, we're out of the way by the crystal forest? Alright, well, okay. There's Kalia. There's Jaspar's over there.
Kirash, there you are. That was quite the landing. Come, we should go look for the mercenary, for Jespar. I saw his pod go down not far from here. Look, over there. Oh no. Oh, he's alive. Looks like a minor laceration to me, maybe a broken rib or two. I guess the force of the impact threw him against this rock. Still, we need to get him to an apothecarius.
Alright, well, lead the way.
Do you have the map? I think teleport magic should work again down here.
I do.
Good. Then at least all this wasn't for nothing. Let's go.
So the High Ones devour our consciousnesses. Now that's what I call ironic. Maybe Koarik and his free people do become part of these higher beings they so adore after all. We should tell them. Maybe they'll be so delighted that they will abandon the siege and sail right back to Naren.
Spare us your jests. Archmagister, how long will you need to decipher the map?
Can I rest?
Archmagister?
I don't know. A couple of days, at least. I should start right away. Excuse me.
What is wrong with him?
Jaela was his mentor during his novitiate. But he will get over it. He has to. You did well, Prophet. Despite the complications, the mission was a complete success.
A complete success? What in blazes has happened to you, Tila?
Nothing. And now is not the time for quarreling.
Jaela is dead, Tila. Just like Jorek. Jorek for the name of the gods. And none of this would have happened if we had just given Quarik this idiotic machine. Please, Tila, if my opinion means anything to you, let go of this madness.
I don't care about your opinion. Jorek was a traitor, and Jaela gave her life for something greater than herself. But the latter in particular seems to be something you cannot relate to. Now, silence. I've had enough of your attempts to hinder our mission. Back to the topic at hand. Sharon, what do you make of Jaela's plan to use the word of the dead to enter a High One's mind? I always thought it only enabled its user to relive the last memories of the deceased.
Well, if the High Ones are made of a collective subconsciousness, they are different in that regard. They consist only of memories, and a lot of them. That is, of course, if the Magistra's theory about them is true.
Forgive my interruption, but having seen the Starling's murals, I would say it is. Mankind ascends to become a High One. This is what the cleansing really is.
Then it might work.
I still don't agree.
Used on a High One, the word of the dead could allow us to enter its spirit.
We will take the risk. The walls still hold against Korek's armies, but we need to hurry. As soon as the Arcanists have figured out the map, we will set out to find this city of 1,000 floods. If you have any unfinished business to attend to, you should do it now. Many things will be decided by what's to come. I feel it. Ah, and the apothecarius said that the mercenary will live. He's in the Cararium, in case you want to pay a visit.
Let's hope he knows what he's doing.
Transcribe.
Yes. Prophet.
I overheard your discussion with Trukasha. How can she still not believe that the threat is real after all we've learned?
You know, I know Natara better than you might believe. And I know the reason for her untouchable demeanor. Fear. She's afraid of losing something important to her. Something that she helped to create, and that is the Order. You probably do not know this, but unlike most keepers, Natara was not born of the Sublime Path. Even more than us, she had to fight for her place here. And through immense willpower and discipline, she made it. Not only to become an ordinary keeper, but into the highest league.
In other words, the Order is all she has.
Correct. It is all she has ever lived for, and she's afraid that change will destroy it. Your admission into our ranks, our truce with Narazul's mages. She believes that my imprisonment made me into a fool whose only intent is to get his will. She does not realize that all that has happened burdens me as much as it burdens her. And that I would give a lot for her support, rather than this ridiculous bickering.
You'd like someone to back you up? That's the first time I've heard you say something like that.
Everybody needs someone to back them up from time to time. You know, as humans, we are not so different from animals as some try to make us believe. We are like wolves, and every pack needs a leader. Someone in front who is not afraid to make the hard calls. And this is who I am. I did not ask for it, but I will not fail. If my resolve weakens, the others will lose their courage, and I cannot let that happen. But that does not mean that I regret any of the decisions I have made. None of them.
Okay, well, thank you, Taylor. Alright, where am I going here? Alright, I gotta get to the Cararium.
Prophet.
Pathlessness wherever you look.
Hey, buddy.
Now, isn't this a surprise? The world's nearing its end, yet the Prophet takes the time to pay me a visit. What do you need?
Just wanted to check on you. How's your injury doing?
It does what most injuries do. Hurts. But I'm a lot better, thanks for asking. Truth be told, just lying around here doing nothing's what's bothering me the most at the moment.
We'll soon start the mission to head into the City of 1,000 Floods, and I just wanted to say goodbye.
Oh my, you make it sound so dramatic. I don't think this will be the end, though. Say what you want about this place, but it'll be a long time before Korak's men break through. The apothecarius said I might even be able to help if I rest for just a few more hours. Just be careful, all right? And find the Numinos.
I will be careful. I do need to sleep, though. Alright, and now let me go to the funeral.
My sir?
Keep walking.
And so the circle closes, as it does for these 3 virtuous souls we are mourning today. But fear not, for they gave their life for a just cause, for the greater good, and will thus be walking on the endless paths forever, together with our Lord Malphus. Magistra Jailer, Keeper of the Third Sigil and Master of the Archives. Stalwyn Willowsong, Keeper of the First Sigil. And Legion Lightman Novice. May the Lord receive your souls today and grant you that you may walk the paths for eternity.
Oh, just shut up, won't you? As if you believe any of this yourself.
Keeper, you...
Malphus is dead. Our Lord is dead. And if even he could not last through the ages, how is he supposed to lead us along the eternal paths? A dead god?
Take her away.
Yes, just go on. Close your eyes and pretend that none of this is happening. It's what you've always been good at. The cleansing is our punishment, don't you see? The punishment because we failed the Lightborn. That we let someone kill them. And the High Ones will take us all. Do you hear me? They will take us all.
Keep going.
But...
Keep going!
Magistra Jailer, Keeper of the Third Sigil and Master of the Archives. Stalwyn Willowsong, Keeper of the First Sigil. And Legion Lightman Novice. May the Lord receive your souls today and grant you that you may walk the paths for eternity.
Sierra, it's good to see you. So, are you ready? The Grandmaster said by tonight Sharim should have deciphered the old maps.
I'm ready.
Alright then, let's wait until nightfall. Go on ahead, I'll follow.
Alright, how you guys doing on the maps?
Prophet, there's good news. We were able to decipher the Starling's maps, and we now know where to find the City of 1,000 Floods.
Where?
Sharon was just about to explain. Sharon?
Yes. I suppose you already know that Vin hasn't always been like it is now. In the time of the Pyreans, it was one big continent, which they called Pangora. Only the Starfall in the era of Azataron's madness split it apart. In other words, the Pyreans dominated the entire world as it was back then. It was a world empire. However, until recently, we always thought that the Empire's capital, the City of 1,000 Floods, was situated somewhere near where Kira is today. We were wrong about that. It was here, in Enderal.
Here?
Here, beneath our feet, to be precise.
Under Ark?
Yes. We don't know whether it was a coincidence that Malphus vassals set the foundation of Ark here, out of all the places they could have. But they did. The heart of the Pyrean Empire was here, right where we stand. Only it's buried now.
So we need to get down there, but how? It would take years to dig that deep.
True, but there might be another way. Do you know the myth of the Black Guardian? The Andralians believe that there is some kind of demon deep down below the surface, and that you can even hear him scream if you just listen carefully. Rubbish, of course, but I think that these screams are the sound of wind. And if there's wind...
There are tunnels. So are you suggesting that the Undercity's cavern reaches that deep? Into the City of Floods?
Into what is left of it. All we need to do is find an entrance point that can lead us down.
Then we leave without further delay. There's no point in leading an army down there, so the four of us will go alone. Prophet, speak to the Archmagister and tell him to give you the word of the dead and the container for the Numenors. We will need both. He's at the beacon.
Okay.
Shouldn't we at least think this through before we go?
Ready your equipment. We'll meet at the gate to the Undercity.
Okie dokie. Alright, well, I can't wait to see how we plug in, or what we plug into the beacon this time, and see what blows up.
Greetings.
Where's the Archmagister?
Oh, aren't you... never mind. How can I help you?
I'm looking for the Archmagister. I was told he's here?
He was. But he went to get something. Why don't you wait until he comes back? I have to admit that it's a great honor to finally meet you in person. You know, when all this started, when the Grand Master exalted you, I thought it was a sin. Granting an Outlander what we have to fight so hard for. But now... Phew! I think Malthus, or whoever sent you, that he did. We owe you a lot. Really.
Thank you, I do what I can.
And you're modest, too. Say... may I ask you something?
What?
The beacon. Do you really think it'll work? I mean, I'm just a novice, but... if it can really banish the High Ones, how come the Pyreans couldn't save themselves? I just don't understand.
Honestly, me neither, but I don't think we have any other options.
You know, I lost someone not too long ago. It was the Naramis, under the command of that butcher Korik. My family has a small farm near the coast, and when the first of the Naramis ships landed, I immediately rode to them, to get them into the city, into safety.
What happened?
I'm sorry. This isn't easy. Our farm. It's on a small cliff near the farmer's coast. Just a few miles from Ark. I already had a bad feeling when I set out. And then I saw the smoke. And then there was that smell. And...
What smell?
the smell of burnt meat. It was everywhere. I rode faster and faster, and then, when I got to the house, I saw that it was on fire, and that someone had put up 3 crosses, and they were burning too.
Wait.
My mother, my father, and my sister, they were still alive, you know? And I just stood there and there was nothing I could do. Do you understand? Nothing. And it doesn't matter how I try to look at it. It all amounts to one thing. I was too weak. I was too late, and I was too weak. That wouldn't have happened to you, would it? You would have done something. You would have saved them. Just as you'll save us. If I could just be more like you, then Your flesh. Yes, that's it. All I need is a piece of your flesh. And nothing like that will ever happen again.
What?
Why? Is that so hard to understand? I don't want much. Just a small piece of it. But you just don't want to share. Isn't that it? You want it all for yourself. Because you're vain. And in all your damn vanity, you don't even see the futility of the whole thing. The beacon won't burn. It never will. Thousands have tried it before you. Thousands who are as arrogant as you are.
Oh.
And they all failed.
How did they say? Just let yourself fall. Because the light will burn you. It will devour you. Until there's nothing left of you. Nothing but burnt flesh.
Nice and crisp. You're familiar with that, aren't you?
Prophet.
By Malthus, we need to stop them.
Not good.
We need to stop them.
Archmagister, I really hope you have some tricks up your sleeve. Ow! Fuck. Just keep him distracted, Archmagister.
We need to stop them.
Yeah. Gotta stop him. Well, this one's hitting the hardest, so he's the one who needs to go. Where's that other one? Well, that, as usual, was certainly unpleasant.
By the name of the sun. They were possessed. How is that possible? I thought the sigil stone protects us.
Obviously it doesn't. What about the beacon? How badly is it damaged?
Oh, of course. Wait. Oh, the damage is within acceptable limits.
I don't know that any damage is acceptable.
Wait, what is that noise? Oh, by the righteous path. I think you should see this.
What am I looking at?
What in blazes happened here? And what is that noise?
The Neramis. They are in the city. Their entire army.
What? No. This is impossible. This is impossible! And this? What's the meaning of this bloodbath?
I don't know, Grandmaster. The High Ones somehow were able to possess the Keepers here. They tried to destroy the beacon and kill the Prodigy.
What? But the stone, we...
Grandmaster, you have to see this.
What? That the Neramis are in the city? I know that already.
No, we know how they did it. The true Chessa betrayed us.
Nonsense.
It's the truth. She and almost a third of the Keepers followed Bartar's example. Come, you should hear it for yourself.
Alright guys, I am gonna wrap it up there for today's chapter. Yeah, so when we pick up next time, we're gonna be heading into, right, pretty much like the final chapter. Give or take, I mean, there might be a couple, I don't know exactly like how long the final act of the game is. Yeah, so if you guys enjoyed this video, like rating is always appreciated, and if you subscribe, you'll get more of the same kind of content 4 days a week. With all that said, I hope you all have a great day, and I will see you next time.